by Boston in that first quarter. That would have been 4 points.
Deep three there by Cunningham.
Boy, is she on fire now in her 11th straight game.
Cunningham with 6. She's got 2 triples tonight. Aleman with it. Stevens curling across the lane, can't get it to her. Here's Van Loo around the Brink screen. Van Loo in deep, whips it over her head. Brink sets her feet for 3. Off the backboard, won't go. And the rebound taken there by Dantas. Colson using the screen. The kick out. Here's Cunningham attacking baseline. Not great spacing for Indiana. Cunningham gets it back. The kick out, Colson steps back. That'll be a 3. Off the window, won't go. Rebound, Ray Burrell. Stevens over to Aleman. Aleman turning the corner. How many times have we seen this? Sometimes she just is able to get free, and there's no one there at the cup.
Concern for so many other players that she finds some open space. Great catch on the sideline by Cunningham.
Really a turnover there to get Cunningham the baseline. She takes it, swatted out of the sky there by Brink. Block number 3. Burrell in transition. Putting it on the deck in deep. Loses it out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover.
Brink defensively.
The momentum of the game for LA against Seattle. And a foul away from the basketball.
Keep in mind that Cameron Brink is on minutes restriction, 12 to...
Oh, while she was there at her old high school getting some work in. That foul was charged to Burrell, her first personal, first team foul for LA. Colson. The runner. Too strong there. Out of bounds, it'll be LA basketball. Beaver with a 2-point lead. Van Loo on the floor for LA, along with Plum, Burrell, Hamby, and Stevens. Van Loo to initiate the offense, finds Plum up high. 7.5 left before intermission. Nice pocket pass, Hamby there on the layup.
Boy, do we have some pick and roll combinations working in this ball game. Plum to Hamby. Mitchell to Boston.
10th assist on 13 field goals for LA. Dantas can't get the 3. Hamby up high to get that rebound. Plum, cross court to Van Loo. Hoist the 3. That won't go. Burrell skying in there for the offensive rebound. Burrell through the D. Burrell, the bucket and the foul. Count it.
Boy, does this crowd at Crypto respond to the play, the energetic play of Ray Burrell.
Upper in high school. Showing a little bit of that there. Old school 3-point play. Sparks in front by 3. Boston going to be checking in next stoppage as Cunningham gets free underneath.
Pretty.
That stops what was a 7-0 LA run. Plum taking the handoff. The step back, weaves it underneath. Hamby may have got away with a walk there. Instead, it's a reverse layup.
Next level craftiness.
Big time screen set by Cunningham. Nice give and go. Dantas ends up all alone underneath. Here's the football pass to Hamby, head of the pack. De'Erica Hamby. Touchdown Sparks. Are you kidding me?
Steph White wants a timeout as again De'Erica Hamby run.
How about Seattle making some moves today? Picking up Brittany Sykes in the trade from the Washington Mystics. Giving up Zaya Cook, Alicia Clark, and a first-round pick next year.
Washington lost tonight to Chicago. Chicago 15 points in that ball game, so Chicago with a win. Yeah, but Sykes to Seattle.
Big news around the W. Stevens gets the block there. Chased down in the corner by McDonald. 2 on the shot clock. Howard's got to hoist it up. She does. Hits the backboard. And the rebound goes right to Hamby. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. Ball did not hit the rim there. Sparks were running. They didn't hear the whistle. Sparks in front by 4. Take a look at the rim protection from LA tonight. 5 blocks. And that's sort of the matchup, right? It's the sparks of length against the speed of this Fever bunch. Here's Hamby right down Broadway again, this time going to the right hand.
You know it's coming, and you still can't stop it.
That last shot clock violation was the first turnover for the Fever tonight. Here's Cunningham.
And they have played a very clean game.
Howard working against Stevens. Howard maneuvering. Nice job there by the vet.
I like just going right back at it. You know, Stevens is a great shot blocker, but you can't let it deter you from doing what you want to do.
Van Loo has some space for three, and that's good. Julie Van Loo with the bucket from downtown.
What a save by Boston.
Cunningham. Layup left short there. Back comes LA. Plum, a hop in her step against McDonald. The DCL, Plum the runner, no.
She laughs as she's running back.
Howard working against Hamby now. Ball fake, kicks it out to McDonald. Howard, ball deflected, not once but twice there, but they're gonna get Stevens for a foul underneath. Personal foul against Stevens, 13 foul against LA. And an offensive foul
They're gonna get Mitchell.
Get Mitchell there.
And Leah Boston's been getting into some early foul trouble of late. She's done a really nice job so far in this ball game.
Jackson back in there. Bounce pass underneath. Hamby right at the doorstep. De'Erica Hamby now with 14 here in this first half.
Suddenly, LA is up 8.
McDonald step back three. Weak side board taken by Alamon. Starting 5 on the floor for LA. Here's Plum on the attack. Plum in deep. Plum gets it to go. She's got 9.
Howard told Allie Clifton we need to get some stops. They are struggling to do that right now.
Largest lead for either team tonight.
What a pass.
Kelsey Mitchell threading the needle again beautifully. Mitchell with 3 assists. All of them have been box office worthy. Plum, and that's a 3. Plum in double figures now with 12. They try to go back door, and a foul here against LA. Takes us to it.
What happened in New York without Stewie? She's going to be out for a while longer. Burke was out for a while. I mean, it is tough to win ball games when your primetime players are out.
From 3 to 10, you're looking at 5 games. Here's Mitchell with the 3. Just 2 seconds left on the shot clock there for Kelsey Mitchell. She drained it. Mitchell with 13.
The crowd is roaring loud tonight. Hearts are pounding, burning bright and bright. The field's alive, alive. Electric light. We rise, we run, we won't back down. This is our moment, this is our cloud. Game on, let's take it home. We fight together, we're not alone. Game on, hearts and stone. Victory's calling, it's in our bones. Sweat is dripping, breath is fire. Push the limit, climb up higher. Every step builds our empire. We charge, we chase, we're here to claim. We're the thunder, we're the flame. Game on, let's take it home. We fight together, we're not alone. Game on, hearts and stone. Victory's calling, it's in our bones. dripping breath is fire. Push the limit, climb up higher. Every step builds our empire. We charge, we chase, we're here to claim. We're the thunder, we're the flame. Game on, let's take it home. We fight together, we're not alone. Game on, heart is on. Victory's calling, it's in our bones. It's in our bones.
Where they've not been back healthy, and what Z can do.
Hamby right at the doorstep, couldn't finish, gets her own miss. The kick out to Plum. Approaching 90 seconds left before halftime. Stevens a long three, and that's good. 13-point lead here for the Sparks. 54 first-half points for Los Angeles. LA 7 of 13 now from beyond the arc. Coming off a couple of poor shooting nights from 3, LA. But getting the work done here in this first half is Boston going to earn a trip to the foul courts last week, helping the Fever on what is a current 5-game win streak. Cameron Brink in for the final 67 seconds of this first half. Leah Boston entering tonight 6 straight double-doubles.
Dominant.
Able to get both foul shots there. So the lead is trimmed to 11. Here's Brink looking for Jackson backdoor. Nice defense on the other end there by Cunningham, able to deflect that.
Yeah, nice job playing.
Alamon deep in the corner to take it out. Gotta hurry, and 5-second violation.
Yep, well done by the Indiana Fae.
Boston, the handoff to Mitchell. Pocket pass, Boston elbow, won't go, rebound Alamon. That length of Jackson against McDonald. Been very interesting to watch.
McDonald 2 points, 2 assists in the first half.
Here's Hamby. Runs into traffic there and a foul called against Boston.
Just Boston's first personal foul. Hamby is still down.
Button up that point though, Mary. Ari McDonald, 11 points per game, 6 assists per game, and 11 games as a starter this season. Let's take a look at that last play there. Hamby, she's still slow to get up.
And she is holding the shoulder.
The timeout taken here by LA. The entire Sparks bench runs out onto the floor to check on Hamby. We'll step aside. Everybody paid attention to Plum coming through the elevator screen, and Jackson was back there doing jumping jacks.
Plum is like gravity. Everything just flows her way.
Here's McDonald. Over to Mitchell. Hamby in Boston. That matchup we continue to watch. They're battling down low. Bounce pass deflected by Jackson right to the hands of Boston. 3 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Step back from the elbow. In and out. Rebound Jackson. And there's going to be a foul there against McDonald.
And here's the beautiful pass.
Plum now with 9 assists. Her season high is 12, in case you're wondering.
And her career high?
13. 8 on the shot clock for Alamon. Around the Hamby screen. Whips it in deep to Hamby. Hamby, wild shot, and that flails out of bounds. It'll be Indiana basketball. So Boston's defense against Hamby, it's been beneficial for Indiana.
And she gets wide.
She enjoys this matchup. We had a chance to talk to her earlier today at shoot-around. She definitely enjoys this matchup with De'Erica Hamby. They get Alamon on the foul there. Her second personal. And the first team foul against LA.
And what a trajectory of her career, but just who she is as a person.
Mitchell, slot 3 is good.
She's back.
Her first bucket of this second half. Give her 16 now in the game. Alamon around the Hamby screen. Here's Stevens catching against Howard. Oh, a little shimmy. Stevens underneath. Stevens hanging off glass.
And this is what makes Azurá Stevens a different player this year. She's not content to just take pull-up jumpers. She is playing some power ball on these drives.
Stevens in double figures now with 10. Here's Mitchell. Over to Howard, looking high, low, has Boston. Beautiful feed. Nice soft hands there from Boston. And she gets the deuce. Plum going to that step back, in and out and back, out again. Whoa. I mean, that thing did a dance, didn't it? Meanwhile, Mitchell the other way. Front rim. Ari McDonald, the smallest player on the floor, getting the offensive rebound and put back.
And here come the Fever.
8-point game here in downtown LA. Here's Jackson, the kick out to Aleman. They give her space for 3. Can't make them pay though, and the rebound is there for Howard. Howard looking to go baseline against Stevens. Banging with Stevens. Off balance jump hook, no, but a whistle and a foul.
Boy, they had Cunningham wide open on the right wing.
Like one of those shots you take at the carnival or the circus. Howard back at the foul line. Can't get that first one. 69% foul shooter on the season. Junior NBA and junior WNBA leagues bring the excitement of the WNBA and NBA to girls and boys of all levels by providing an opportunity to develop a lifelong passion for basketball. Learn the fundamentals and experience the impact of teamwork through league play. Scan the code to find a league near you.
Howard quietly 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists.
Like you say that about Natasha Howard often, right? All of a sudden you look up and she's got a double-double. Here's Plum stripped on her way up, hits the deck, no call. Fever with it the other way. The trailer is Mitchell just inside the foul line, couldn't get it. Here's Aleman. Around the Hamby screen, Aleman in the paint. Trail shot from Stevens, good.
She makes it look easy. Nice job by Aleman to find the trailing Stevens.
3rd triple tonight for Stevens.
She shoots well against Indiana.
Sparks now 8 of 17 from 3. Here's Boston, spins into a double team, and let's see, they're gonna get Stevens here. No foul charged against Azurá Stevens. 3rd team foul for the Sparks as we check in with Allie, who's got more on Aaliyah Boston.
Yeah, Rashawn, yesterday, Steph White joined the crew on NBA Today, and Mark Spears posed the question to Steph outside of Caitlin Clark, who deserves some attention? Without hesitating, Steph said it's Aaliyah Boston. She raved about her high IQ, how even keeled and reliable she's been for the squad, but she even went on to mention Aaliyah came into this league predominantly playing on the low block, getting a lot of post touches, but then looking at last year, her first year with Caitlin, she was playing a lot in a 2-man game, and so this offseason, Steph said, we told her to watch clips of Nikola Jokic, because this year the Fever were going to be asking her to be a facilitator as well. Steph says Aaliyah has taken the challenge. She's stepped up. She's become a hub for the squad on both ends of the floor without question. That growth is truly just speaking for itself right now, Rashawn.
Absolutely, Allie. They use her as a hub. They play through her, and there's the playmaking ability there. How about that? You see the assist numbers up this year for Boston, and that was a nice dime there. Jackson has the baseline. Jackson the reverse.
Nice job by LA to respond with a score and not let Indiana continue to go on a run.
Mitchell has the mismatch against Stevens, trying to go off the bounce, gets the blow by in the bucket.
Right hand, left hand, doesn't matter.
Jackson on the break. Jackson, no call there, misses the layup. Quickly back the other way is McDonald. In the corner, Mitchell, quick trigger 3. She does that just as well as about it. The conversation was often, Kelsey Mitchell all-star snub, Kelsey Mitchell all-star snub. And now starting to get some of her flowers as one of the most talented guards in this league. Indiana taking care of the basketball beautifully, just 2 turnovers. Let's see what kind of corrections the Sparks can make here coming out of that timeout. Here's Aleman. Top of the key, Plum, catch and shoot 3. How about that for an ATO?
LA works a lot on those, and they ran a couple of new ones today at shoot-around just to get them installed so Indiana would see something different.
Cameron Brink back in there, checking in during that last timeout. Here's Mitchell with it. She's had the hot hand here in this third quarter. A little crossover there. Mitchell, the step back between the circles, short, but skying in there is Lexi Hall for the offensive rebound. McDonald using the screen. McDonald.
That looked like a travel.
And that's a travel. She got happy feet. Kelsey Plum now with her second double-double of the season. 17 points, 10 assists for LA here tonight. 68-59 our score here in the third quarter. And you can just see just the attention being shown to Kelsey Plum. Whole.
A friendly confrontation,
Absolutely.
isn't it? Refreshing.
If there's anybody that loves competition in this league, it's, oh, what a block there by Howard. Natasha Howard coming over there.
The crowd is roaring loud tonight. Hearts are pounding, burning bright, bright. The field's alive, alive. Electric light. We rise, we run, we won't back down. This is our moment, this is our ground. Game on, let's take it home. We fight together, we're not alone. Game on, heart and soul. Victory's calling, it's in our bones. Sweat is dripping, breath is fire. Push the limit, climb up higher. Every step builds our empire. We charge, we chase, we're here to claim. We're the thunder, we're the flame. Game on, let's take it home. We fight together, we're not alone. Game on, heart and soul. Victory's calling, it's in our bones. It's in our bones.
Able to stay with Kelsey Mitchell.
There's no pressure on her offensively. Just go in and help this team defensively. There's plenty of
Sweat
offense,
is
and it will
dripping,
come
breath is
eventually.
fire. Push the limit, climb up higher. Every step builds our
They
empire.
trap her off the screen. Finds
We
Andy.
charge,
Andy
we
looking to get
chase,
down.
we're here to claim. We're the thunder, we're the flame.
Jackson, 5 on the shot clock. Jackson, the head.
Game on, let's take it home. We fight together, we're not alone. Game on, heart and soul. Victory is calling, it's in our bones. It's in our bones.
An Indiana team that is red hot. All game with 37 assists and just 11 turnovers between these two red hot teams. Mitchell with the pull-up.
Kelsey Mitchell now with 24.
She makes basketball look easy.
11 in this third quarter. It's not this easy, folks.
It is not.
Trust me, I tried. Under 2.5 left in this third. Here's Jackson, open for three. Back heel, long rebounds out to Hamby, who deflects it to Plum. Looks over to Brink. Jackson wants it on the low block, has the position, and let's see, they wave off the bucket. They do. They say a foul on the floor. Foul on the floor, so no bucket there for Jackson.
There's the draft class a year ago for Los Angeles. At number 2, Cameron